Precision fire shuts down the network. In Sumy and Kharkiv, Severk Group artillery brings out Krasnopol-guided shells to surgically tear apart armed forces of Ukraine, UAV control nodes, observation posts, and ammunition and fuel depots, ripping holes through the enemy's command and supply web. On the Seversk axis, a D-30 crew from the 123rd Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade of the Yug Group follows up by erasing another drone control point, keeping Ukrainian units blind and disconnected under steady pressure. Under the clear blue sky of a calm, sunlit day, the Buk M3 air defense crews of Russia's Vostok group of forces stood on silent watch in the South Donetsk direction. Alarms pierced the stillness as enemy threats streaked across the sky, HIMARS rockets and guided aerial bombs racing toward their targets. One by one, the hostile projectiles of Buk M3 were intercepted and destroyed mid-air, their fiery trails fading harmlessly above the battlefield. Along the Krasnoarmeysk axis, Center Group rocket artillery turned the grid into a furnace. An Uragan salvo was walked across armed forces of Ukraine positions, while overhead drones tracked every impact, feeding live corrections back to the launch crews and tightening the pattern until the entire target area was saturated under precise, crushing fire. Kharkiv tells a different story. UAV operators from the 11th Army Corps of the Northern Military District successfully identified a high-value target. Through meticulous aerial reconnaissance, a German-made Gepard mobile air defense system was detected. With precise coordination, the target was subsequently destroyed, reducing the enemy's air defense capability and strengthening air superiority in the operational sector. Molnya-type attack drones from the Motorized Rifle Regiment of the Strategic Missile Corps targeted identified enemy positions. This precision strike caused a powerful secondary explosion, marking a successful hit. The operation demonstrated the accuracy and effectiveness of modern strike systems in suppressing enemy positions. On the Konstantinovka axis, a Ukrainian T-72 rolled into the kill zone and never rolled out. Precision strikes locked onto the tank, triggering a violent internal detonation that blew the turret and ammunition apart, turning the armored vehicle into a burning wreck and permanently sending it to the scrapyard. No amount of camouflage could hide it. Drone hunters from the 14th Special Forces Brigade peeled back the cover, locked onto the Ukrainian tank, and guided in the strike that finished it off. Another armored vehicle erased and quietly sent to the hangar. In the middle of the night, TOS Solntsepyo crews of the 35th Combined Arms Army from the Vostok group of forces struck enemy positions in the Zaporozhye region. A powerful salvo destroyed engineering structures, dugouts, and Ukraine Army hardware and manpower as the thermobaric rockets lit up the darkness, exploding like a deadly fireworks display across the battlefield. In Kovsharovka, the Russian Aerospace forces struck a defensive position. Enemy forces entrenched in a reinforced multi-story building were neutralized as Infab 3000 penetrated the concrete structure without impediment. The next video showed Gyatsint-S self-propelled gun crews of the 25th Combined Arms Army from the Zapad group of forces delivered a crushing blow in the Krasny-Lyman direction. From concealed firing positions, their heavy guns thundered to life, smashing through carefully camouflaged enemy sights. Hidden manpower and electronic warfare equipment were torn apart under the barrage, as precise artillery fire stripped away concealment and left the battlefield scarred and silent. From the opening moments of the operation, the unmanned systems forces proved their decisive role on the modern battlefield. striking relentlessly across multiple directions. In the Krasnoarmysk sector, UAV operators of the Center Group took to the skies first, methodically hunting down temporary deployment areas of Ukrainian forces. Precision strikes followed, wiping out enemy hardware and manpower before they could disperse or regroup, turning supposed rear positions into exposed killing zones. Further south, in the Konstantinovka direction of the Donetsk People's Republic, attack drone crews from the Yug Group carried out a series of calculated blows. A Kozak armored fighting vehicle was caught in the open and destroyed, while 4 separate attempts to rotate personnel and deliver vital supplies were detected and foiled in succession. In the Zaporozhye region, Molnia 2 UAV teams from the Vostok Group pressed the assault, striking fortified strongholds and concentrations of manpower. From above, the drones delivered sudden, devastating hits, collapsing defensive positions and forcing surviving troops to abandon cover under constant aerial threats. To the north, near Kupiansk-Uzlovoy, Zapad Group drones intercepted enemy vehicles racing toward blocked militants. 2 Humvee armored vehicles and 2 pickup trucks were set ablaze mid-mission, their cargo of personnel, supplies, and ammunition destroyed before it could reach the front line. The sequence concluded in the Sumy region, where Severk Group drone operators targeted enemy hardware, communication equipment, and dugouts packed with manpower. In Zhytomyr region, Geran strike drones punched straight into the energy grid, hitting a transformer station in Beloshitsy and setting it ablaze, cutting power and plunging another section of Ukraine's rear infrastructure into darkness. In the Kherson direction, the situation continues to evolve with high intensity. Units of the 49th Army are carrying out their operations with consistent and measured pressure. Every step is executed with discipline and coordination, delivering a significant impact on enemy forces. In a highly challenging environment, these troops demonstrate resilience, focus, and determination, affirming their presence as a force that continues to dominate the course of the battle. In the offensive operation toward Dobropoli, the 151st Division continued its coordinated advance. Infantry and supporting units applied pressure on enemy positions, targeting key defensive lines that were obstructing operational routes. Through careful planning and precise execution, a number of defensive positions were successfully neutralized, opening up new maneuvering space. This operation marked significant progress and strengthened control in the sector. The TOWs paid a visit to the 3rd Heavy Mechanized Brigade's positions, delivering the battlefield's cruel version of light and warmth, a burst of fire that lit up their dug-in areas and left those positions scorched and shaken rather than sheltered. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.